tonight, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has been urged to formally withdraw from the 2027 presidential race in order to boost the opposition's chances of defeating President William Ruto. Political analysts and a section of Gachagua's allies say Gachagua's announcement that he will be in the race to be the opposition's flag bearer might divide the opposition and upset plans to make Ruto a one-term president. Apollo Kamau reports on the landmines ahead of Gachagua's DCP party and the opposition.
A statement made by former DP Rigathi Gachagua last Sunday while in Juja, declaring his ambitions to be the opposition's flag bearer, might hurt the opposition's chances of making President William Ruto a one-term president.
Kama ni mimi nitatolewa, si mtu nitapeleka kama baisikeli ya kuibiwa. So, na tunasema we'll agree. Kama ni mimi au wengine wote wataniunga mkono. Ikisemekana si mimi ni Kalonzo, sisi yote tutamunga mkono.
According to pundits, Gachagua, who has become a nightmare to President Ruto, should withdraw from the presidential race and become a kingmaker, as widely perceived after his fallout with Ruto and his impeachment.
By Gachagua joining the table and demanding a right on that table, staking, saying I too would want to be considered for presidency, that creates a lot of suspicion. I think people had already, if you ask Kalonzo today, I'm sure he's shocked and worried. So he has to come out openly and state categorically that while he qualifies, he doesn't think 2027 he's going to consider running.
With the opposition now juggling three strong contenders, a fold that has Gachagua, Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, and former Interior CS Fred Matiang'i, analysts warn the battle for State House could turn into a power scramble, weakening the goal of making Ruto a one-term leader.
Many roadblocks will be put in his way, as expected, because he's the most formidable opposition figure now. So again, he has exposed himself, and he should expect to be fought. In fact, the attempt to infiltrate the opposition, Kenyans talk of buying, those efforts will more than be, they will be redoubled.
Gachagua has also triggered a cold war between him and retired President Uhuru Kenyatta's camp over former Interior CS Fred Matiang'i's presidential bid, while Jubilee opposed the formation of Gachagua's new party from the word go. Gachagua's proposal to have Matiang'i find a new political vehicle is a political landmine whose implications might be felt in the Mount Kenya region.
Kuna pahali ingine nasikia ukienda lazima uende umebeba 500,000. We do not want to block young people from leadership. We were there in the 80s and 70s. We don't want to go back there. We want leadership. Nataka kukuambia huyu mnataja Matiang'i. Pengine kama sio kupatiwa nafasi na Uhuru awe CS, tungemjua.
Uhuru and Rigathi Gachagua have one thing in common. They will want William Ruto to be a one-term president. Both of them. So if that is the common denominator between Uhuru and Rigathi Gachagua, they should do what is ideal, which is work together in terms of who do we support.
DCP!
In the wake of unveiling his new party, DCP, President Ruto and his allies have found ammunition to attack Gachagua, branding him and his party DCP as tribalistic, a harsh and negative narrative that might hurt Gachagua, despite the country's key political heavyweights, President Ruto, Raila Odinga, and Kalonzo Musyoka, each having their own respective political backyards.
Amefukuza mkabila mpaka ameenda anzisha chama ya Divide Community Party. Mtuse alisimama akajitokeza na akasaidia Kenya kumaliza ukabila katika nchi yetu.
Despite the tribal tag, Gachagua's new DCP party has rattled Kenya Kwanza, given it's a party to watch in the Mount Kenya region, where Gachagua will use the party to consolidate the region and lock out UDA, a case of history repeating itself when Jubilee was defeated by UDA.
They now know that Gachagua is not joking, he's serious about one term, and that Gachagua himself may run. That is the scare. The scare is that Gachagua himself may run. Because there's no doubt, if Gachagua runs, unless Uhuru disturbs that equation, he will be number one. If you are not with this Gachagua DCP party, and you want an election, an elective seat, MCA, governor, senator, whatever you call it, MP, if you are not with DCP in Mount Kenya, you are wasting your time.
During the unveiling of his DCP party on Thursday, Gachagua laid fears among aspirants, saying no one will be given direct nomination, including his close allies, a move meant to avert any fallout in the Mount Kenya region. Kamau, TV 47.